What is actually happening when you are having a breakout?
A lot of things are happening when you're having a breakout, but basically it's usually there's a formula behind the breakout. It's like excess oil, dead skin cells, bacteria, and inflammation. I just want to say that a lot of people come in and they say, I have, sensitive skin or acne prone skin, so I can't do facials, which is really, really incorrect. Don't feel overwhelmed. Acne is flexible, it's fixable, and you just need the right plan and the commitment to stick with it.
This is Skin Talks, the podcast where we go deeper than skin, products, and trends and explore the conversations that actually matter in health, beauty, wellness, and confidence.
We're a mother-daughter duo and the founders of Boutique Skin Envie. After years inside the industry, we've learned that health is never just about what you use. It's about everything you digest, how you think, how you live, what you eat, how you move, what you put on your skin, and how you feel in your own body.
If you're looking for insight, honesty, and a fresh perspective on the future of health, beauty, and wellness, you're in the right place.
Let's get into it.
Skin Talks podcast by Boutique Skin Envie, hosted by Beate and Natascha.
Welcome back to a solo episode. Today's convo is going to be all about acne.
It's a big one.
There's a lot to unpack. We're going to try to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah.
We're coming from a perspective of a lot of experience and our own experiences, and not from like a doctor's perspective. We're not a doctor, we're not a dermatologist, but we do see a lot.
We treat a lot of acne.
We treat a lot of acne survivors, let's just say.
Yeah, because people that are going through acne, it's survival it's a lot.
It's very emotional. It's like, it touches on the self-confidence. There's a lot that's happening with acne. And it's just...
I think they say something like 90% of people at one point or another of their life experience some form of acne breakout. Yeah. And it's debilitating for a lot of people.
Yeah, it really is.
And it can come in your teenage years, when you're really struggling and you're growing up, which is just horrific for a lot of people. But it also can show up in perimenopause and menopause. Like, can show up during pregnancy. Like acne can just show up. But the good news is that it's very manageable and treatable. It's treatable with treatments and products. Yeah. A lot of people don't think so, but it is, believe us. And we're going to tell you why.
You just have to find the right products.
And sometimes you need to go on things like, it's not a brand anymore, but it's Accutane, known as Accutane. Sometimes you need to go on that to like move the needle.
Yeah.
You need to do that, but you also need to accompany that with a skincare protocol at home to make sure that you're taking care of your skin barrier. So there are things that you can do. There's, some cases that are very, very difficult and will take something like, anywhere from 6 months to a year. People that clear their acne will have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is
acne
scarring.
Scars.
Like, there's a lot of things that go along with it.
Yeah.
Severe cases of acne will leave pick scars. There are treatments that help to deal with that. But it's a lifelong, for a lot of people, it's really debilitating. It can be a lifelong challenge. Most cases are manageable, and we're going to talk about more or less the most cases. Along with melasma and pigment, acne is up there as well. It's one of the most, it's probably the number one thing people come to us with.
Yeah. And it's hard because I think there's so many things that cause acne that it's like when somebody comes with it, it's really like, where is it coming from? There's so many different ways to treat it.
And also, like, as you move into the summer months, somehow acne shows up more. It tends to get worse during the summer for a lot of people who are not on a program or don't understand how to tackle their acne. We see it every single year. But this episode is not going to be a lecture. It's going to be a conversation we have with our clients at BSE every single day, also in Skin Envie Medispa, our spa. Real honest conversations that we have with people on how we tackle it. Mm-hmm. We're going to walk you through a few brands that we genuinely love that are very good when targeting acne. And we want you to leave excited and hopeful.
Yeah. And also treatments that are very good for treating acne as well.
Also, yeah. So the do's and don'ts, like kind of the whole rundown on how to tackle it and treat it during the summer months.
Yeah.
So don't feel overwhelmed. Acne is flexible, it's fixable, and you just need the right plan and the commitment to stick with it.
Yeah, exactly. So let's like debunk acne a little bit. What is actually happening when you are having a breakout?
Well, a lot of things are happening when you're having a breakout, but basically it's usually there's a formula behind the breakout. It's like excess oil, dead skin cells, bacteria, and inflammation.
Yeah.
Those are always the four that are usually, or those are the four that are usually present. So in my opinion, spot treating acne with one pimple at a time while ignoring the other the other causes of the acne is why your acne keeps coming back. So like there's an analogy that I like to use. Like it's like mopping a floor while the tap is still running.
Yeah. Interesting.
You know?
Yeah.
Different acne, different game plan. So for teen acne, for hormonal adult acne, for cystic acne, for stress breakouts, for time of the month breakouts and fungal acne, they're not the same thing. And you need to treat them you need to be able to identify what they are, what's causing them, and then treat them accordingly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not a one size fits all. So it's always very, very intuitive, asking lots of questions and really figuring out a game plan for people.
And it's really important when you're treating acne, like we always talk about it. I feel like we're just like a broken record when we're talking about it.
All the time. I know what you're going to say.
It's always saying within a brand, following a system, like don't.
It's a recipe, people.
Yeah. Like really don't be using different brands, different products from different brands, because it's just, you're not going to get the results that you are expecting. The results won't be that good. And, you know, you could be causing more harm than anything.
Well, yeah, like mixing and matching brands that have different methodologies, different acid concentrations. You just don't want to like
mess around.
Yeah, it just creates a lot of chaos on the skin. And so when you're dealing with acne, your skin needs clarity, not chaos.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
So let's talk about our 4 brands that we love that target acne very well.
The first one is obviously ZO Skin Health. This is the complexion clearing program. What I love so much about ZO is that they have programs already made for you. So it's like they're doing the dirty work and hard work by just putting everything together. It's so simple. All you have to do is purchase a program. You're going to get the steps in there that's going to help with your concern. It's just it makes the shopping so much easier and less stress-free for people who are like looking for a solution.
Yeah. The only thing with the complexion clearing program is that it contains basically the exfoliating cleanser and exfoliating polish, the complexion renewal pads, and the complexion clearing mask. It's a mouthful.
So you're missing you're sometimes missing some things. I think it's like the star products within the brand that are really there to help.
It's a bit like this. It's like it doesn't contain the daily power defense,
which is an essential product.
Yes, it doesn't contain an SPF, which is essential. And please, essential in capital letters with the exclamation point. You need SPF when you have acne.
Yeah.
And there's also some other very targeted treatment products.
Yeah, like the complexion clarifying serum.
Yeah, it's excellent. So, but the complexion clearing program, along with the daily power defense and the SPF, is what you need to get started. Yeah. But you're right; it has everything all in one system, and it's a great brand and a great way to tackle acne very effectively.
Yeah.
But like anything, when you're dealing with acne, you need to start and follow through. So don't abandon. Like if you start with the ZO Skin Health, you're making an investment. And you really need to make sure that you stick with it, because acne often, like pigment and other things with the skin, can get worse before it gets better. You might start the complexion clearing program with the daily power defense and an SPF, and you may break out more than you were when you started, and that's normal.
Yeah, that's very normal.
Don't abandon. The next brand that we really love is
Vivier, the acne treatment system.
Yeah. This is 2-step system.
Yeah. It's also very good.
It's very good.
What does it have in it? Again, I forget.
This is a great Canadian brand too for people that love Canadian brands.
We love Vivier.
Mm-hmm. It's pharmaceutical grade. And the science is really exceptional with Vivier. Let's talk about the 2-step system. It has the medicated wash
and the acne treatment lotion.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, is it not like salicylic acid?
Yeah, there's 2% salicylic acid, which is the amount that's permitted by Health Canada standards. It's safe for use.
Yeah.
So basically the medicated wash contains the salicylic acid.
I love the medicated wash.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's good. I've
used
never
it-
used it, but
yeah,
I
I've
know
used it
I've
before.
treated
It's very
people with
good.
it. And the acne treatment lotion contains benzoyl peroxide, which is excellent for acne. The only thing that it doesn't include in this kit, which is always the add-on, is the hydration. And there's multiple choices from the Vivier brand. And one thing when you get into acne, what you need to understand is that just because you have acne doesn't mean that you shouldn't be using a moisturizer. There are people that have acne that are
And dry skin.
severely dry or severely
Yeah.
dehydrated, very sensitive. There's many different things. So you need to use the right moisturizer according to your skin type. But definitely choose the right moisturizer, and then also your SPF. You need an SPF.
There are thousands of products out there. Every brand claims to be clean, clinical, or the best. It's impossible to know who to trust. At Boutique Skin Envie, we do the work for you. We don't carry everything. We curate only the brands and products that are science-backed, results-driven, that we love and feel are truly worth your skin and your money. No paid placements, no hype, no guessing, just skincare you can trust, with real guidance from people who actually care. Use code SkinTalks15 at bskinenvie.ca. That's BSKINENVIE.ca for 15% off your first order.
I wanted to mention also that with the medicated wash, for a lot of people, it could be a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, I think it's recommended to start to acclimate to it, actually, I believe.
Yeah. And so what you can bring into your system, they have the foaming wash, which is excellent. And they also have the Hexam cleanser, which you could use, let's say, for example, one in the morning and one at night.
Yeah.
Use the salicylic acid at night, use the Hexam in the morning. So if you find it's too much for your skin, there's always ways to kind of maneuver with it. So I talked about it before. You need to have a good hydration. Don't forget your hydration when you're dealing with acne.
They have the new one there, the Intense Hydration Moisturizer.
For very, very dry, dehydrated
beautiful
skins.
cream.
So again, like acne doesn't necessarily mean you have oily skin. So the thing that we don't realize when you have acne is that even though if you have acne, if you don't hydrate your skin properly, when you're tackling the acne, you can actually exacerbate and cause more acne to happen because your skin, your barrier is compromised. So we talked about it before, but we love Vivier because Vivier is another Canadian brand and it does exceptionally well for us. And they are medical grade and they do a really good job when you're targeting serious issues with your skin.
Yeah.
So another Canadian fanfare that we love is GM Collin. And I know you've worked a lot with GM Collin with the Pure Active line. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
GM Collin is also a French-Canadian brand, is it not?
Well, I think GM Collin originated in France. So they have a version of the brand in France, but the Montreal company bought GM Collin and they manufacture just outside of, in Montreal, right on the Metropolitan.
Yeah.
And it's a very, very good brand that is probably one of the most underrated brands we carry for acne.
So within the line, they have the Pure Active Cleansing Foam, which combines salicylic acid, niacinamide, antimicrobial.
Thank you.
Actives and a yeast
Antimicrobial.
and plant complex. They also have the Pure Acne Gel, which obviously in its name, you know that it's for acne. It's their treatment hero, 2% salicylic acid, niacinamide. And also they have the essential oil complex, which is really good for like localized like blemish treatments, which is also a really great product.
Won't dry you out.
Yeah. And then Pure Acne Gel, which is also another product. So like within that line, they do this. They also have for oily skin types, dry skin types, but this one's specific for acne. And I just think that, you know, when you have products that are targeted for concern, it's really amazing. So it's not like a kit that they have, but within that range, they have products from A to Z that are going to support your journey with helping with acne.
Yeah. And so if you're interested in trying GM Collin, which is a very, very affordable brand too, because there's no import fees coming into Canada. There's not exchange rate variations and stuff like that. Get advice on what products to use.
Yeah. It's also
from your esthetician or like book a consult with us.
And I think it's a little bit more gentle.
It's gentler.
Let's say the other recommendations that we've had, but they're also like very full, like rounded formulations, not going to dry out your skin. It's not going to make you feel uncomfortable. So it is a very nice, yes, exactly. You can see with the active ingredients that they have in all of their products all around, it's going to really help support your skin barrier while also treating acne. So it's a great, great brand.
Yeah. Cause it's very, like I find that the formulations, because they have the salicylic acid, but they have the other complementary ingredients, it's really comprehensive.
Yeah.
So it's really got a 360-degree approach to make sure that your skin skin remains intact as you move through the acne process. I've treated a lot of people with this brand, and I find that they all come back and they purchase again. So they really do enjoy it. We see a lot of repeat on this. Cult follower. Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about another cult favorite,
which is Biologique Recherche.
Yeah.
This is just a beautiful brand overall. Like,
it's a cult brand.
French girl aesthetic brand that just, they nail it.
They do nail it. And one of their biggest and most popular products, probably internationally, is their P50. In Canada, it's the P50T. And
it's so good.
It's really good.
Like, you just know that it's good.
Yeah, it's excellent for congestion, for acne breakouts. It's the cornerstone. It's an exfoliating toning lotion that purifies, balances, and reconditions the skin overnight.
Yeah.
It's used in worldwide luxury spas. It's used in medical spas. It's kind of just one of those brands and products that you find everywhere.
It's what I remember everyone used to call it, like the facial in the bottle.
It is.
It's like
it's a gold standard.
Yeah, it's an amazing product.
When you use it, like, first of all, when you use it, there's a way to use it. I always recommend using it at night and start slowly, because if your skin's not used to it, sometimes you can have a little bit of a redness or tingling sensation, which is totally normal. But you kind of want to test your skin with it in the beginning. Use it at night. You apply it onto a cotton swab generously, so it's not like sopping wet, but wet enough on clean skin. So it's your step after cleansing, and you basically pat it on the skin. You don't rub it.
No.
You pat it on the skin on all the areas. Like if you have larger pores, if you have acne breakouts on your, usually when you're dealing with hormonal acne, it's cheeks, chin.
And also I remember speaking with an esthetician from Biologique Recherche, or like a trainer, and she was saying also you can wet a cotton pad, put the product on, and that also kind of, like, it's like an acclimation period. So you can do it at night only, but like if you have a little bit of a damp cotton pad and then you put the product on the cotton pad, it kind of like mitigates it a little bit.
Oh,
so they recommended
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I like that.
You can also pair this product with the crème dermo-purifiante.
Yeah.
Which is designed for irritated and blemish-prone skin. Also the crème isoplacenta for regeneration post acne damage and scarring. So there's also some really good masks that help, I think. Am I not mistaken?
Well, Masque Vivant is excellent for that. There's Masque Vivant, which is just such a bougie, crazy, interesting experience that you feel like you're almost putting molasses on your skin at the same time. Like, it's bizarre. It feels like yeast.
Yeah, this brand has a very specific smell.
Yeah.
But it's not a smell that's like a fragrance smell, like when you put on something that smells like roses. Yuck.
Yeah, no.
It's more of like
sometimes you feel like
rich, organic, like a luxury, organic, natural smell.
That's
not
completely and totally addictive.
Yeah, we love it.
It's weird.
And now I feel like I want to buy the P50T and the Masque Vivant just because I want to have it in my shelfie.
So you talked about the crème dermo-purifiante, which is designated for irritated and acne blemish-prone. But there's also the isoplacenta, which is really good for PIH, so post-acne damage and scarring. They also have a lot of quintessential serums, which are like these very bougie liquid serums, water-based serums, which are excellent when you're dealing with acne. My recommendation would be to go to a Biologique Recherche esthetician or book a virtual consult with BSC, and we can build a routine for you. So, and one thing I wanted to mention when you're dealing with acne is sometimes people come to us with such a compromised skin barrier that we have to treat the barrier and the redness and the irritation before we can treat the acne. So when you're dealing with brands like Biologique Recherche or with brands like GM Collin, sometimes even Image Skincare, most of the brands, like IS Clinical also, we treat the inflammation first, get everything calmed down, and then we treat the acne, because acne can be quite aggressive when you're dealing with brands like Biologique Recherche or let's say, for example, GM Collin, because they have more of a subtle approach to the acne, less aggressive like Vivier and Zeo Skin Health. Sometimes you don't need to do that because they're more comprehensive formulas, but still it's something to take into consideration. It's not a one size fits all. So let's talk about
treatments in-clinic
treatments that we love for acne.
I would start with saying chemical peels.
Deep cleansing facials also is excellent.
To start off, but then I would go chemical peels for sure. Really great.
Sometimes a series of 3.
Yeah.
Biophora, Vivier, they have great acne programs, great acne
Biophora
facials.
is like very known for treating acne.
Yeah.
That's also another brand that we recommend.
We didn't talk about another Canadian brand that's excellent. They have the acne,
Biophora.
they have the acne kit, which is really good.
They have a travel kit and a full size kit. And that also is products
Very
A to Z.
affordable.
And it's from Canada as well. Very affordable. Like I talk about this on a lot of other episodes. When I had very compromised skin, I used Biophora and it like brought me back to my equilibrium and I had such a healthy barrier. And then I'm
saved your skin. You
saved
often,
my skin.
Yeah, you say that all the time.
I can't believe we didn't talk about it, but there you go.
So peels are great.
Yeah. Microneedling.
Microneedling is great.
You can't do on active acne, can you?
Well, there's some different theories on that. Some people say yes. Some people say no, because some people think that when you do it on active acne, you're spreading the acne.
Yeah.
I'm not an esthetician, so I'm not going to
comment on it. Read into it.
I lean into, yes, you can, over no, you can't. But it has to be done in the right circumstances with the right experienced medical esthetician who's been trained on that.
Yeah.
But microneedling and microneedling with radio frequency is really excellent for post-inflammatory scarring. So a post-acne scarring and pigment that's related to the
amazing results.
Amazing. And for people that have pick scarring, like that very, very like Steph, who works with us at BSC in the warehouse forever. She's one of our original employees. We did Morpheus8 on her, a series of the deep Morpheus8, but also the surface Morpheus8, and her skin is completely changed.
Yeah.
Her scarring is much less visible.
Yeah, her skin's amazing now. Yeah.
Another thing that's really good for acne, I find, and we just brought a LED light onto BSE. It's called Hello Face, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's brand new.
Oh, yes, it is called that.
But blue light kills bacteria. So if you've got an LED light therapy in treatment or at home, blue light is excellent for acne, and red light really calms inflammation. There's no downtime, but it's something that you need to do regularly. So you can't do one LED.
Kind of the aesthetic right now. Like everybody's doing this, like read your book, drink your tea in bed, or I don't even think you can drink it with the mask on. But
no, but like chill out.
It's an aesthetic now to have the whole mask and LED.
Yeah,
so
you
just
see all the
like
creators are doing it.
Continue to do it.
It's something that you have to be very consistent with, and of course, I just want to say that a lot of people come in and they say, I have, sensitive skin or acne prone skin, so I can't do facials, which is really, really incorrect. There's facials for acne prone skin, and acne prone skin facials are exceptional, so that anything that you do afterwards, whether it be product or other treatments, will be more effective, because what a facial does is it's a deep, deep cleansing. Yeah. It sets the stage for everything that comes after. So when you get into an acne program and you're doing clinic treatments, always start with facials and peels. And don't think of them like luxury treatments. They're very much a part of prevention and correction.
I love it.
So we talked about SPF. We always talk about SPF.
And everything we do.
Yeah. And so people that have acne prone skin, especially in the summertime, tend to say, well, I'm going to not wear SPF because I want the sun to dry out my acne, which is something that will exacerbate acne and really make it worse, because you might have an immediate effect, but your skin gets so compromised by not being protected that it actually makes the acne worse. So there's a lot of great brands that we carry that have acne SPFs, and one of them is Ulta MD. Yeah. They have the UV clear in a standard version and a tinted version. If you want a little bit more of the glow and you're more on the Fitzpatrick 1 to 3, let's say, excellent for acne prone skin. Since SkinCeuticals just came out with a brand new clear skin. Oh, no, clear UV protection.
Yeah. I use it actually, and I don't have acne prone skin, and I just love the texture of it. Yeah. It's very lightweight, and it's like just I use it when I'm running. It's a beautiful product.
Tizo also has great products.
Color
Science has the matte range. They also have their powder brushes, and Jen Marini Skin Research, which is now Marini Skin Solutions. Their SPF has a formulation that has these sponges in it And I don't know exactly what it is because I'm not the chemist behind the brand, but Jan Marini, I remember her telling us about that, where the sponges absorb the oil. So you put it on your skin and then it'll absorb the oil that comes out of your skin and it'll prevent acne breakouts. It's really kind of cool. Yeah. Let's talk about what can kind of sabotage your skin in the summertime.
Like things that we see people are always doing that sabotages your skin.
Yeah.
I would say number one for me is important is not changing your pillowcase.
Yeah.
Like
dirty pillowcases.
I don't even want to know how often people are changing their bed sheets, but I'm assuming that it's probably not every week. Especially your pillowcase. If you're suffering from acne, like be a little bit more vigilant with it. And like what you could do is like every 2 days. Yeah. Every 2 days, change your pillowcase. But then like within those 2 days, flip your pillowcase from one side to the other. I would say
at least twice a week if you're suffering from acne. That being said,
like especially if you're going to bed not washing your face, like then sleeping on your pillow or like going to bed with makeup on or all this stuff, like you go to the gym, you're sweating in summertime and then you just sleep on your pillow, that concerns me more. If you're somebody who like washes their face every single night and like does the proper stuff, like you can maybe push it a little bit. But if you're really suffering from acne, like
acne can be triggered by a lot of things. Yeah. So another thing is they say, a lot of studies.
Get a silk pillowcase.
That, yeah. They also say whey. So
whey protein.
It's because it's milk based, right?
Yes.
What is it called? Like I'm trying to think of the word. Reducing the amount of not lactose, but dairy. Dairy and acne have a correlation in a lot of studies. So if you are suffering from acne, try removing or replacing anything that is dairy, and that's ice cream, yogurts.
It's hard to kill the vibe.
Yeah, it sucks. But there's a lot of alternatives today. There's coconut yogurts. There's a lot of alternatives to milk products. That's a great thing to test out. The other thing that I always say is, when do you wash your face in the shower?
And how often?
Well, it's when do you wash your face in the shower? Because a lot of people will wash their face when they get in the shower and then they shampoo and they condition and they rinse and they get out. But conditioner can leave a film on your face. It leaves like a residue on your face. So if you're acne prone, you want to be washing your face right before you get out of the shower.
That also goes for body and like potentially back acne and all that too, right? But I also think somebody who's washing their face too much can also cause more harm.
A lot of people that have acne wash their face a lot because they feel it can scrub off the acne somehow and it makes it cleaner. But it's like biting your cuticles. If you bite your cuticles, your body has a defense mechanism and will produce more cuticle. And when you have acne, it'll cause your body to have a protective, and it can make it worse. The other thing is that working out with a lot of makeup on your face, if you've got acne, or like a very thick layer of sunscreen.
You're just not using good makeup. Like
also, makeup is supposed to be breathable. If it's not breathable and you're covering up acne and then you work out, you sweat, like your skin's and if you do not wash your face and do your skincare routine, they say 30 minutes. I say 15 minutes. Do it right after your workout immediately, like before you go home, even if you can. I did write a blog about that, by the way, about how to take care of your skin post-gym. Another red flag.
Touching your face all day.
And people do it. People are always, and phones.
I mean, I do it. But
phones. Your cell phone, think about how dirty your cell phone is. It comes with you everywhere. You're touching it with your fingers and then you're putting it on your face when you're talking, transferring your phone bacteria onto your face with your hands all day long. Sunglasses.
Yeah.
It's another thing that sit on the nose. Any point of anything that could transfer bacteria onto your face. Don't do that.
Using dirty makeup brushes, wash them weekly.
Too much glycolics, too much salicylic, too much anything is not good for the acne. And switching brands.
Like we talk about again a lot, switching brands.
Like if you are using a system and you haven't given it 60 to 90 days, you need to work through. Let's talk about the summer do's and don'ts.
So cleanse within 30 minutes of any workout.
Switch to a lighter moisturizer for the warmer months.
Keep your retinol going. It doesn't quit just because it's July. I just spoke to somebody recently about that. They're like, oh, it's summer. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Continue your retinol.
Reapply your sunscreen every 2 hours.
Drink water.
Yeah. And get your monthly facial. Maintenance is everything. So let's talk about the don'ts.
Don't pink your skin. I know it's so hard not to, but like, don't do it. If you're gonna do it, use a Kleenex, wash your hands. Don't pick your skin
And
with
P50T on it
don't
afterwards.
pick your skin with dirty nails.
Never.
Come on, guys.
Never. Don't sleep with makeup on, even if you get home at 2 a.m.
Don't try a new product right before vacation or a wedding. Patch test for 30 to 60 days.
If you're unsure, yeah. Don't use the same towel on your body as your face.
Use a Clean Skin Club. We sell them on
Yeah,
BSC.
yeah.
They're amazing.
And one wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're with acne. And then
Don't
throw it
share
out.
your products with your friends and family and your kids either.
Yeah. And don't chase TikTok trends. The girl that's recommending slugging with Vaseline, it's a hard no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we hope this episode overall is just not overwhelming. Like, we're just here to give you tips and tricks and what we've seen work. We just want it to be an open conversation and to really let you guys know that there's options to really
feel hopeful.
Tackling your acne. And we know how harmful it can be to our mental health. Like, it's intense. So just do your research, talk to professionals, and really, talk to us if you
talk
need
to
help.
us. Well, I was just going to say, like, at BSC, we do virtual consultations every single day. Yeah. So if you're really not sure what you're doing, if you're using the right products, we have a consultation that's $25. You get it reimbursed to you when you spend $150. It's definitely worth the money. We build you 2 different routines, and then we follow you through the journey.
Yeah, and be patient with yourself.
Yeah, don't switch around every 60 to 90 days. Really stick with the system. Thank you very much for joining us today. We've really enjoyed the conversation. We hope you have.
And we'll see you next Wednesday.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Skin Talks.
If this episode inspired you, taught you something new, or just made you feel seen, please share with someone you love. And if you believe in thoughtful and empowering conversations that help you make better choices for yourself around your beauty and wellness, please rate and review the show. It helps us to grow our community, and we deeply appreciate it. Because this isn't just about skin.
It's about claiming your beauty, feeling strong, informed, and at home in yourself.
See you next week.